Hey everyone! The Warriors are entering a new era without Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry needs all the support to keep chasing that title. Want to know how these changes will impact the season? Then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Let's follow every step of this incredible journey together. The Warriors will undergo some significant changes this season. For the first time since 2010, they'll begin a season without Klay Thompson on their roster. One of the famous Splash Brothers, Thompson ended his time in Golden State after a sign-and-trade deal sent him to the Dallas Mavericks. In return, the Warriors acquired Buddy Hield and Kyle Anderson. Additionally, Golden State signed DeAnthony Melton as a free agent but had little luck in the draft, as they didn't own a first-round pick. The big question is, will these changes be enough for Steph Curry? The greatest three-point shooter in NBA history signed a one-year contract extension and is gearing up for his 16th season. The pressure to make the most of Curry's window is immense, and Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy is already laying out plans for the future of the team. Here's what he had to say. There's no point in giving it your all just to end up slightly above average. When you decide to go all in, you need to have full confidence that you're doing the best you can. We as a franchise are probably as impatient as can be right now, considering our time window and everything else. But there's a difference between being impatient and being reckless. I'm happy with the discipline we've shown this summer, with the roster we've built and the growth we'll see. I think we're in a good spot for the coming year. I know everyone expects big headlines and splashy news, but I'm very confident in this team. The Warriors missed the playoffs in 2024 despite their 44 wins, and Kevin Pelton's projections show a similar outlook for 2025. But Bobby Marks, what are the options this Warriors roster has for this season? When the Warriors traded Klay Thompson, they opened up some flexibility in the roster. I believe Mike Dunleavy's impatience will show within the first 30 days as they evaluate the team. A key point is October 21st, which marks the deadline for Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody's contract extensions. If neither is extended, they could become trade targets during the season. Another important date is December 15th, the first day DeAnthony Melton, Buddy Hield, and Kyle Anderson can be traded. Expiring contracts like Gary Payton and Kevin Looney's should also be watched. And the X factor here is Andrew Wiggins. Will we see his 2022 version? The player who averaged 17 points per game? Malika, when Dunleavy talked about impatience, he made it clear that while Steph Curry is under contract for the next 3 years, you have to capitalize on this window now, not in 3 years. Bobby, hang on, because I want to discuss a bit more about what this impatience really means. The Warriors have some options, but the West is extremely competitive, and Steph's career won't last forever. Let's bring Kendrick Perkins back. Perk, what does this impatience mean to you? I see Steph on the same level as LeBron James. Whenever he's ready to compete for a title, it's the team's duty to put the right pieces around him so he can compete. You can't have Steph Curry bringing the main course and only provide the sides. You have to match his appetite, and Steph's appetite is for championships. Does this roster have championship-level talent? No, definitely not. Do I have hope that Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody will improve? Yes, of course, but the Western Conference is tough, and the league as a whole is stronger. Steph wants to win. The last time I saw Steph truly happy was when he won the gold medal with the Olympic team. He hasn't shown that joy with the Warriors recently, at least that's my perception. That's a big point, because it shows a shift in the philosophy we've always seen from the Warriors. Historically, the team has been very focused on talent development, building their dynasty through the growth of players like Steph, Klay, and Draymond. Even Kuminga followed this development pattern. But now there seems to be an urgency, a need to capitalize on Curry's prime. He's still a phenomenal player, especially as a shooter, but the most important thing is that he attracts other athletes. Many players want to play alongside Steph because they thrive in the systems he operates in. Plus, he's a charismatic figure and easy to get along with, making him an ideal teammate. If you have a talent of this magnitude, you need to ensure he's happy. And we all know Steph loves winning. Back to you, Bobby. As you mentioned, it all comes down to Wiggins and Kuminga, but especially Kuminga. He's coming off a season where he averaged 16 points per game. What would be the best strategy for the Warriors regarding Kuminga's contract or performance to attract the right talent and keep Steph happy? October 21st will be crucial. If Kuminga signs an extension, he's basically off the trade table due to the restrictions that imposes. It's a situation similar to LeBron James in Los Angeles. When you have someone like Steph on your team, you need to maximize that moment. The Warriors have tried to do that. This summer, there were talks about Paul George, Lauri Markkanen. Even back at the trade deadline with LeBron, the Warriors explored some options. They tried, but as we always say, it takes two sides to make a deal, and they need to find the right partner to bring that next star to Golden State. Perk, but as Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. At some point, Steph is going to want to see results because time is running out. We've come to the end of another video. Thanks for staying updated on the Warriors. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news and updates on the Warriors. Turn on the notification bell to stay in the loop. See you next time.